Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everybody. My name is Dr. Asia Muhammad and I'm going to be your instructor for this topic, okay, topic 3, which is the system development approaches and methodology. Okay, so these are the subtopic that we are going to learn in this chapter. Number 1, the system development life cycle, or known as SDLC. Number 2, the support phase of SDLC. And number 3, agile development. Okay. So for the first section of this video, I'm going to share regarding this learning objective. The first one, compare the underlying assumptions and uses of a predictive and adaptive system development life cycle, and describe the key activities and tasks of information system support. Okay, so before we go further details, let's take a look regarding the system development life cycle. Okay, we know that the system development is the process of defining, designing, testing, and implementing a new software application or program. Okay, it could include the internal development of customized systems, the creation of database system, and or acquisition of third-party developed software. Okay, written standard and procedures must guide all information system processing functions. So the SDLC refers to a methodology with clearly defined processes for creating high-quality software. Okay, and these are the phases in SDLC. The first one, the requirement analysis. The second one, planning. The third one, software design, such as the architectural design. Okay, the fourth one, the software development, testing and deployment. Okay. In SDLC, there are two approaches. The first one is the predictive approach. The second one is adaptive approach. Okay, what is predictive approach? Okay, normally we know it as a waterfall model. Okay, so waterfall model assume the project can be planned in advance and it can and the information system can be developed according to the plan. Requirements are well understood and all low technical risk. For the adaptive approach, it is an iterative model. Okay, assume the project must be more flexible and adapt to changing needs. Okay, as the project progresses. Requirements and needs are uncertain and high technical risk. Okay, let's take look regarding the predictive SDLC, the traditional one. Okay, earlier approach is based on the engineering. Okay, typically they have the sequential phase. Okay, phases are related group of development activities such as planning, analysis, design, implementation, and deployment. So normally we use the waterfall model, okay, SDLC, that assumes phases can be completely sequential and no overlap or iteration. Okay, once one phase is completed, then you fall over the waterfall to the next phase, and there's no going back. Okay, this is the example. Okay, traditional predictive SDLC. From the project initiation, once we complete the project initiation, go to the project planning. Once we complete the project planning, go to the analysis. Analysis complete, then we go to the design. Okay, we complete the design and then we go to the implementation, and the last one is the deployment. Okay, now let's take a look regarding the adaptive approach. Okay, spiral model is the first adaptive system development life cycle. Okay, for the spiral model, we see that it is an iterative process. Okay, where we analyze and design, and then we test and integrate, and then we plan for the next iteration, and the process keep on the iterative process is here. Okay, so analyze and design, test and integrate, the next one, plan for the next iteration. Okay, and this is one of the popular way, the iterative model, popular way to represent the adaptive SDLC. So we have some analysis, and then go to the some design and implementation, and then we have more analysis, design, more implementation, and we have even more analysis, even more design, and even more implementation until we reach the complete of the system or project. Okay, so the additional adaptive concept, okay, we have the incremental development, an approach that completes portion of the system in increments. A system is implemented and partially deployed in step during the project. It gets part of the working system in user's hands sooner. Okay, the next one is the working skeleton, an approach in which the complete system structure is built early but with bare bones functionalities. Okay, now we are going to look into the SDLC support phase. Okay, all of the information system need to be supported once it's completed. Okay, so the productive SDLC typically includes support as a project phase. In adaptive SDLC, it's treat support as a separate project. Okay, so support activities such as activities whose objective is to maintain and enhance the system after it is installed and in use by the user or customer. Okay, so the support activities, the first one, maintaining the system, the second one, enhancing the system, and the third one, supporting the system. Okay, so for the maintaining the system, first, fix the problem or error, make minor adjustment or update for changes in operating system or environment. In enhancing the system process, so normally we have the add desired functionality, add or change functionality to comply with the regulations of legislation. And the last one, supporting the users, we provide the ongoing user training as well as the help desk. Okay, so for the first part of this topic, as a summary, there are two approaches to the SDLC. The first one is predictive and second one is the adaptive. A predictive SDLC, also known as a waterfall model, and is used when it is possible to, to plan the project completely in advance. So for the adaptive SDLC, okay, uses the iteration. It is used when the requirements are less certain and the project will need to react to changes. Okay, so this is the end of the first section of this topic. See you in the next session. With that, thank you. Bye.